Why you do this? The camera window is just misaligned. So.
Live. Okay, cool.
Those. Okay, weird.
And
Hey, kitten. Okay, you fill while I fix.
Okay, just letting people know we're here. Hello, Wicked Kitten. Hello, Gary. Hello, Plaggy. Nice to see all of you. Okay.
Why? Why this? Why?
Almost there. Almost did it. Oh, fuck. Oh, yeah. There it is. Okay. And finally, the Twitter. So much behind the scenes stuff, you guys. You guys. What are you guys doing? What are you listening to? What'd you have for dinner? Tell me about it. I'm so hungry. Twitch.
Did you not have dinner?
TV. Nope. TV. There we go. I still can't type on an iPhone. I don't know what the hell is wrong with me. Especially when my nails are long. Ugh. There. I've done it. Oh, fuck. Oh, you're gonna have pizza rolls? Fuck.
Please make a video and eat as many as you can.
No good. Hi, Harold. But yeah, if they made vegan pizza rolls, God. I heard they exist. I've seen the box online. Ugh, I wish I'd curled my hair. It just looks dumb. Hi, I've got hair. Carne asada fries. I don't know what that is. But if it's something on top of French fries, it's probably delicious. Hey, Mighty Elder Goth. Tilapia with Hollandaise over wild rice. That sounds very fancy, and I have no idea what any of that is except rice. Hello, Caponis. Have you got hello, Leandris? Have you guys seen that guy on YouTube who ate 50 pizza rolls in a row, and then he washes it down with vodka, and then he shows you the inside of his mouth like this, just so you know he ate the whole bag? Hi, Cinder. Hi, Daz. Hello, everybody. It's nice to see you. Cinder, did I see that you're going to BlizzCon? Can I cross my eyes? Why, yes. Yes, I can. Dude, that's awesome. Hey, Techie. Cinder, I'm going to meet the hell out of you. And that's M-E-A-T. What's going on? Yeah! I'm gonna squeeze you! That's why I, like, this is not you personally, but, like, I embrace so many people and, like, are embraced by so many people at BlizzCon that it's, like, I just get so sick. I'm, like, they're always saying, like, oh, you know, take the vitamins, take the zinc, do up with the fucking, hand sanitizer.
Emergency.
But, you know, it doesn't work. When you're touching on folks, you know? And folks are touching on you. But at the same time, like, I want to be touched on because that is why you go to BlizzCon. Lance owes me a squeeze. I might die. That's fine. He's like a python, and I'm like a tiny elephant shrew. Delicious. Hugged to death. Worst ways to die, obviously. I hate my hairline, you guys. Look at how far up it goes. I've got a widow's peak, you know? So I should have my hair parted in the middle. But I'm not about that life. That seems too formal for me. But then it, like, goes all the way up. And the worst part is, like, I've got a white streak that starts here. And it goes to, like, here. And, like, I know some people think that's cool. But personally, I'm not about it. I don't like it. I don't like it. So, I dye it. Yesterday I walked down a lot of flights of stairs and it made me use muscles in my legs that I don't often use.
I hate that.
Now my legs hurt. Oh no. Milwaukee, hello. Hello guys.
Almost
I'm
done.
eating Skinny Pop popcorn that I popped last night during raid. Not during raid, but like during the break. And I left it on my desk all day. It's kind of like chewy rather than crunchy. But nobody ever said that me, was a classy lady who ate fresh popcorn only. Yeah, no, this shit comes in its own like
Harlow.
you pop it open and then it like pops up into its own box.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you now.
We have a new sub.
Harlow, thank you for the sub. Much appreciate. Yeah, steel popcorn is pretty good. Hot pot pie, hello. No, this is definitely the podcast. For now, Friday Nights with Thorn and Fist is on hiatus because we have stolen our own time slot. So, I don't know. Don't look at me like I know what's going on. I'm just here to talk about Blizzard games and also other stuff.
All right. So speaking of, can we get a level
We're
check
not
from
recording
everybody,
yet.
please?
Thorn's still figuring stuff out.
Can we get a level check, please? Can you guys hear me?
I've got popcorn in my throat. It's fine.
Hey, can you guys hear
We'll
me?
survive.
Can you guys hear me?
Most likely.
Hello?
No, we can't hear you, Thorn.
Okay.
We cannot hear you at all.
Can
Nothing.
you hear me? Fist? Can you hear me? Fist, can you hear me?
Blake from RWBY. What's that?
Oh my god.
RWBY. Hang on a second.
Oh. You guys can hear me. Fist can't hear
Oh,
me.
cute.
Fist, can you hear me now? I don't know what the hell's going on here.
I wish I had little cat ears. Oh my god, adorable. So she's got yellow eyes, though. Mine are not that.
Alright, Fist, I'm on voice activation. Can you hear me now?
Yes, I can hear you now.
Okay, I don't know. There's something wrong with my push to talk. I probably damaged my alt button by pressing it so much or something.
Who is this cat girl? She's got a variant ballistic chain scythe.
What are you talking about?
They told me I look like a cat girl from some anime I don't know. Because I don't know any of them. But yeah, that's awesome. Thank you guys. I'm gonna look that up.
Okay, I just need to open up the bumpers folder.
Pat
And
told
we
me I
can
should
go.
stick these ears onto the thing. That's cute, right? Gamers would love shit like this.
It is cute though.
Oh fuck. Don't I look like
You-
100% cuter with ears?
You look 100% cuter with like anything on your head though, is the thing. Like for some reason, you just look good with things on your head.
I don't know what I'm doing right now.
That's not an innuendo. That's just like for real though.
I don't know, guys. I really have no idea. So I'm an adult, right? Got like 3 to 4 jobs. I went on Amazon and bought myself jewels of every
Yeah.
color, but I seem to like the fire colored ones the best, especially this orange one. And I just like look through it, you know? And I just admire it. I just have these sitting here. I got this weird like magpie situation going where I like heavy, shiny, small things,
Is it to attract
especially
and mate?
jewels. No, I want them for myself. I don't want anybody to be around my jewels.
Everybody,
But
fuck off my jewels.
yeah, like there's 2 luxury items that I have on my bucket list. Everybody, please put your bucket list luxury items in the chat. Obviously, like, you know, computers, electronics, new iPhone 11 Pro, stuff like that. But like, you know, pie in the sky, you're a billionaire. There's something that you've always really wanted to buy for yourself. What is it? For me, it's 2 things. 1, an actual jewel, like a big ass, like fucking, you know, like heavy ass jewel that I can just like put in my hand and look at whenever I want. I want it to be like bigger than a peach pit. Like I want a big one. And I think it would either be like a orange one or an emerald or something. And 2, shit, what was the other one? Oh yeah, the fucking magic rooster mount, because that thing's like
Oh hell yeah!
$1,000 on eBay right now. No rings, just jewel. Nothing on the jewel. I want it to come in like a fancy box. You open the box, and then there's like a velvet bag with a drawstring, and then you open it up, and then you pull the jewel out, and it's like it catches the sunlight, and you're like, oh fuck, that's beautiful, you know. And like I would put it in a safe in my room, and I would take it out all of the time and admire it, and that's basically it.
Okay, do you want to? Yes, we are recording now. Wicked. I mean, the entire stream is the recording, so whichever part of this pre-show, quote unquote, that we make the intro just kind of depends on how it goes. So technically, yes, we are recording.
Oh my god, Platinum WoW is in the chat, you guys.
Oh my god. Thanks, Techie.
If you guys are into classic WoW, check out Platinum WoW on YouTube. Best channel.
Hang on, I'm going to take us off of cam for 1 sec.
No!
When is the time change?
Soon.
Well, that'll fix it.
Yes. In the meantime, hello everybody.
Would you like to start the actual show?
Okay, let's start it.
Okay, hang on. Here we go. Let me turn down the music. And play the bumper. Here we go.
Aw, shit. I'm lagging balls.
That's right, Lagging Balls, your community-focused World of Warcraft podcast.
Is it over now?
By
Nope.
some people. With
You're
your
talking over
hosts,
it.
Thorn and Fist.
Okay, hello everyone.
Hi
And
everybody.
welcome back to the live
Welcome
show.
to Lagging Balls. I've already fucked up once. Let's see how many times old this can fuck up again. I'm
Welcome
definitely
back
not doing it
live,
on
Fist.
purpose. Thank you. Welcome back live to you, Thorn. Although when people are listening to this or watching it later, it will not be live, and none of this is necessary to say, really.
Okay, that's great. Hi everybody.
Hi everyone.
Welcome to episode 189.
Can you stop talking when I'm talking? Listen. That's what I thought. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Lagging Balls. This is a show about Blizzard games and other stuff. And now that it's live, it's probably going to be more live. I don't know. Hey, Thorn.
Hello.
What's up?
What's going on? How are
I
you?
don't know. You know what? It's Friday. I'm ready to rock and roll, for a while. But I'm really tired,
Like all night?
Well, I mean, honestly, probably. Because, when else are you going to rock and roll during the day? No.
I mean, fair.
It's just, it's less, I don't know. It's more, but also less,
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, no, I get that. Oh, I understand that so much. And that's the thing too, you just never know. Like day, night and day, It's
Right.
confusing. I literally have no idea.
Yeah, neither do I. I mean, I've joined you in that at this point.
Yeah. No, it's all very confusing. But yeah, so we're here. We're ready to talk about Blizzard games. And so in the spirit of that, hey Thorn, what have you been up to this week in gaming, good sir?
Why, thank you for asking, Fist. I have been playing a lot of a game called Raft, and it is in pre-release, early access. on
Rasp?
Steam.
Rasp?
Raft.
Rasp.
Raft. R-A-F-T.
Rasp.
Yes.
R-A-S-P.
Perfect.
For filing down metal?
Perfect. No, it's a Steam game. Oh shoot, we still have the sounders on for subscribers. Apologies, audio listeners.
Thank you, Daz, for the subscribe.
We are going to call those out during this show because you'll hear the sound and at least you'll know what the hell we're talking about. I have been... I don't know how to shut those off, guys, so don't worry about it. I have been playing this raft game kind of obsessively. Like, it's a little ridiculous at this point because it's a very grindy game. You're collecting resources and then you're using them to survive with, right? It's a survival game.
Sure.
And I don't usually like those games, but I've been spending a lot of time in it, and I think it's just been...
I hate surviving. It's no fun.
I just don't like those games usually. So,
sure.
But it's been nice because like I watched all of CTR with you, and Pat.
And Patrick Cran?
Yeah, and was just like farming mats the whole time. It was pretty fun.
That sounds so nice. You know, it's so nice to do things while you're listening to the soothing tones of Pat Cran. You know, shrieking in the night, as he does.
Yeah, and totally upsetting you with his top 10 of the week. Or his,
that really just came out of nowhere.
Yeah, that was great.
He's ripping foam down on me, like he's ripping it off the walls, chewing it up, spitting it out. I'm like, Patrick,
just like that.
You can't chew up foam. It's like what? Okay, what was that? Like insulation stuff that was pink. Like what was wrong with that? Like, did it have like little micro fiberglass? Right. So like, because I always wanted to play in it when I was a kid. Obviously, you know. Obviously. I mean, it's pink. It's fluffy. It looks like cotton candy. Nice, I want to eat it. Yeah, I want to sleep in it. I want to dig a little hole in it. I remember me and cousin Mike always trying to get at that shit. Like, we were little kids. We were very interested in death by fiberglass. Anyway, what were you saying? Oh yeah, Pat. Yeah, he was.
Yeah, no, it was great. So that's what I'm getting at with the show is like every other game that I play requires most of your attention, and it's nice to have this and Classic WoW as two different things that I can do where I don't have to pay complete attention, and I can pay half attention to that and half attention to whoever's streaming or whatever.
Absolutely.
Because I subscribe to all these streamers, but I have like this limited window of time for personal stuff in the evenings, and so you know, if I'm playing a game, I'm usually not listening to anybody's show or anything like that because I'm trying to just have my time.
Absolutely. Got to listen to your own thoughts, your own thinking being, you know?
Yeah. Other than that, been a bunch of work for me. So what about you? What else have you been up to, Fist?
Well, as you said, I was on CTR. I'm always on CTR unless, you know, there's some big reason why I'm not, but that usually doesn't come up. One time, I don't know if I've told this story. I think I have told the story several times, but one time I got so sick and it was on Tuesday and I couldn't do CTR and I was like, it was that kind of sick. It was the first time I'd ever like felt the room spinning because I don't drink, right? So like I haven't been drunk in my life, and but like I was so sick that the room was spinning and like it was freaking me out, and I was kind of delirious, whatever. I think it was like food poisoning or something. I have no idea. But anyway, so I called up Pat, and I was crying my eyes out, and I'm like, Patrick, I can't do CTR. I'm so sorry. And then there's like silence on the phone for a sec, and then he just starts laughing, and I'm like, why are you laughing at me?
Didn't work out how you planned?
No, but I just like.
Do you remember what you were planning? Like what you were expecting out of that situation?
No, I felt bad because it was very short notice, and I'd never canceled on him at that point before. And
he's a professional, you know. He just got it handled.
I know. Hi, Darren. I know, but I just like I felt bad, and I was also like kind of delirious, but I passed out of that. But anyway, yeah. So I was hanging out with Patrick on CTR, and that was good. And by the way, like if you're looking for really in-depth World of Warcraft and Classic WoW information, check out Convert to Raid, obviously, because it's a lot more educational than this show, unfortunately. But what else? So my raid team is progging on Heroic Azshara. Thank you. It's very hard, but it's not as hard as NyQuil was. NyQuil was just
NyQuil.
You know, that was a crazy fight. And with Azshara, it's like it's a good last boss because it's kind of just like testing your attention, you know? It's like you have to really be on your toes for that entire fight and just sort of pay attention. Like there's so many things that you have to make sure that you are at least half responsible for, like standing in the circles before they go down, doing what you need to do in regards to like your decrees because you get 2 instead of 1. standing in the right spot, killing the right ads at the right time. Like, it was just,
that's a lot.
I love the fight, and like, it's so beautiful. That room is absolutely freaking gorgeous. It's just like you're in this like circular room with these two big like statues, and then the walls on the outside is just like a wall, like water. It's like you're on the inside of an aquarium, except opposite. Like, you're like, the water is the outside and the fish are looking in at you. So it's like fish and naga and like big fish and little fish, bubbles, crabs probably, and eels and barnacles and corals and anglerfish, manatees, lighthouses and seagulls, you know, stuff like that.
Any of those big titty mermaids?
Yeah, no, there's like at least several big titty mermaids.
How could you possibly pay attention during raid with big titty mermaids floating around? That's the real mini game right there.
I'm trying not to pay attention to my own damn self the whole time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, what's up, me? Except last night. So we're pulling, we're wiping, we're pulling, we're wiping, and you know, it's a thing. You know, like, that's how you prog. We're a progression raid. We progress on the raids that we progress on. You know,
right.
And then that whole process is like, you pull, you do the fight, and you wipe. But then you've learned something, so you apply what you've learned to the next pull. You wipe. You learn, et cetera, repeat
Except
itself.
that sometimes you repeat something because you were concentrating on the last thing that you learned, and then you fuck up something that you should have learned already.
Oh, yeah. Or somebody just fucks up, you know?
A bunch, yeah.
And that happens, too. That's all part of it.
Is there an RNG aspect on this one?
Totally. Absolutely. There's lots of RNG. There's lots of responsibility. And like random responsibility, and there's lots of like weird line of sights and stuff like that. It's fantastic. You know, I love fights that sort of force me as a mage to use my utility a lot, and by utility I mean blanks and and
blanks and dranks.
Just pretty much blanks, yeah. Just like I'm blanking and I'm blanking and I'm blanking and just going over here, party over there, party over here, you know. Anyway, what was I saying? Yeah, but it's a fantastic fight, and it's super hard, and you know, we were progging on it for like 3.5 hours. What I was going to say was, we're in the middle of one such pull and wipe, and I realized that my cat is puking behind me on my little round carpet. And it's a little round pink carpet. It's like shag carpet, and when my pets puke and or poop on it, I have to like wash it a lot and like put it in the drain. I just don't want to do that. So I grabbed an errant napkin from with my desk, and I like shot over onto the ground. Like, you know, when you have like those moments of adrenaline where it's like nothing can stop me from the thing I'm about to do.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was like that. So I just like cat's here with a bleh, bleh, and I just like put the napkin underneath. He's like bleh, and he just like deposits it neatly onto the
Nicely
napkin. And
done.
I was like, woo, fantastic. So I come back to the computer, and I'm dead. Because, you know, but then everybody else died. It wasn't my fault. It was just, you know, so kind of lucked out there. But anyway,
pet stuff is
so I let the napkin be. It was, well, it hurt nobody. I had to stop my dogs from eating it. It was fine. And then I see my cat exit the room. All good. So we're going, wiping, pulling, wiping. And I sort of like look over my shoulder a little bit because I can see something on my peripherals, right?
Yeah.
And it's my cat. And he likes to bury his poop, his food that he's not going to eat, and his puke. And what he had done was flipped over the napkin and like bunched it up onto the puke, and then taken the edge of the circle rug and flipped that over onto everything like a burrito, and then smooshed it down real good so nobody would ever find it.
Thanks, buddy.
So yeah, so that was the thing.
Good job, Kitty. You definitely covered that up.
Yeah, but you know what? That's fine. You know, because cats are like that, and you know, there's absolutely nothing that you can do to stop them. Like, if they want to do something, they will just do it, and you are screwed.
No, if you want to control things, that's why you get a dog.
Exactly. Usually.
You do not, yeah.
So anyway, my Glads lost last night, so they will not be going to the grand finals. I am ridiculously upset about it. Like, I knew that they didn't have the best chance, but I wanted to believe, you know, because I'm going to the grand finals, and like, it would just be so absolutely incredible to see them at the grand finals in person. But you know, it's okay. It's fine. It's not fine, but whatever. Well, it's fine. It's not.
But I have good news for you.
What?
Since they won't be on the stage, they might be in the crowd, which means they'll be closer to you.
Perhaps, because last time I was at the grand finals, I was sitting directly behind all of the ambassador players.
Yeah.
Especially Raucus. Ooh, especially Raucus! Wearing those pants.
And behind Raucus is a good place to be. If you know what I'm saying.
What's up, Raucus? What's going on? What you got?
He's got junk. That's what he's got.
Sure do.
What else? What else this week? You always got like a billion things going. Got a bunch of things popping. Popping and locking.
Stop telling me that I'm popping. Let's see. Yeah, no, not a lot. Just a lot of next level stuff. I got to the last show I did. No, the show before last, the one that's out currently. I got to report on a monkey puking on a Sea of Thieves dev on a live stream, which was fantastic.
What?
So there's the Sea of Thieves update. This is not Blizzard, by the way, obviously. There's a Sea of Thieves update, and they did a live stream on YouTube, and it was the three of them sitting at this piratey looking table, and they had this squirrel monkey named Antonio, and he was just like jumping on their shoulders and stuff, and like they had the monkey because in the latest update for Sea of Thieves, you can buy pets, and the first pets that are available are parrots and monkeys. You could buy pirates. Parrots and monkeys, and so they had this monkey, and the monkey like jumps on the one dev's shoulder, so he's on this side, and he just barfs out mealworms and stuff, and like actually like he takes his little monkey hand and he helps the barf out of his own mouth.
Oh god!
And it goes on dude's face, his shoulder, and like down his chest.
No.
Then while dude is like, you know, monkey like goes to the other shoulder, barfs all down his other shoulder, and then takes his shit like on the back of him.
Oh my god!
So dude's just actually like covered. At one point it's funny because like the monkey like puts his own hand in his puke, and then he's like, and he like wrings his hand, and it's like, the fuck, dude. So like people off camera are like throwing this dev napkins. Dude handled it like a champ. Like he was laughing the whole time.
He just kept going.
He just, well, I mean, they had to stop obviously, but like he just wipes it off. It's fine. His shirt, like he's wearing this like light gray shirt, and it's all like wet all over his shoulders. It's just, it's monkey puke. And like people were, you know, obviously worried about Antonio the monkey. They're like, oh my god, is he sick? But no, he just had like mealworms stuck in his throat, so he evacuated his stomach to get it out.
Working as intended.
Exactly. Yeah, so that was fun, and yeah, I did some other story, but you know, that story really stuck with me.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
I wonder if we might want to just like take a quick break and play the new sounder that we got.
Actually, yes, this would be a good time to do that. I think we should
do that. All right, hang on, everybody.
But you'll have to let me know when it's over, because I have no idea. Okay, thank you.
This is your war chief, Sylvanas Windrunner. And when I'm not crushing the Alliance, I suggest listening to Lagging Balls with Thorn and Fist. Wait, I'm always crushing the Alliance. Who wrote this promo?
All right. That is so badass. Just want to shout out Ro again for getting that for us from Patty Matson, the one and only. Man, I just watched a YouTube video of the panel that she did in 2017 with the other voice actors. I don't know how I ended up with the 2017 version randomly, but it was so good. She was reading some of these lines off, and everybody's like, the crowd's just getting nuts. And then at the end, they're like, "You have to give us a For the Horde," and then she does it, and everybody goes wild.
Well,
awesome.
Yeah.
Goosebumps, just goosebumps.
I know, like, she's just like, that voice is so iconic. Yeah. So iconic, and it's like, it hits you differently, you know?
Yeah.
It hits different. It's just, anyway.
We did not get her to do that, guys. Chad is asking.
We had no idea. One day I was sitting at my desk, and Rose like, "Hey, I'm having her on my show. No, I've had her on my show, but it's not coming out until, you know, a date in the future. So you can't say anything, but here, and he sends me a sound file, and I was like, I'm expecting him to send me like a cool sounder that she did for Realm Maintenance, but no, it was for LB, and I was just like, are you serious? Like, Rose always spoiling us.
Yeah, from way back, like when you got your autograph, right, from Ian Hazakostas.
No, that was actually Draven.
Oh, that was Draven. That's right. Yeah.
Yes, that
Not
was.
bad,
yes,
Draven.
yes, yeah.
Sorry, buddy.
So, in conclusion, people are spoiling us constantly, and we love it, and we're very thankful for it. So thank you guys. But yeah, so no, that was freaking cool.
Yeah, that's going in every episode forever.
Oh yeah, obviously.
Like Jesus.
No, yeah, no, we'd be stupid not to include it every time. Yeah, so I think that's it for what we're up to. Why don't we not go to World of Warcraft news then?
Let's do it. Indeed. Give me one moment here to move us along. That way. Here we go. And
LB Newsline. News you can use, unless you refuse.
okay.
Yeah, we're here.
Very nice.
I'm gonna barf out mealworms.
No, don't do that. But if you're gonna do that, then make sure you help it out. I think we're gonna get some people in chat sick with this.
Sorry. So, hey, what's up? We're talking about World of Warcraft news now.
Yeah, and you know, that also includes WoW Classic. So just real quick as a reminder for anybody looking for it, shout out to Hot Pot Pie in the chat here. That's a really good friend of mine from college, Josh. Shout out, Josh. Thanks for joining us, buddy. He sent us a bunch of feedback and information separately as a new listener to the show, including things about like not being able to find the United Guild information on our pages. So we will change that, guys. Anybody who's been looking for that, we'll post it on our website. We will start including it in the show notes starting this week. And then, yeah, we'll just make sure it's listed so that it's easier to find. We'll put it on the side of the website where the common links are.
Yes.
But
we'll do things.
Speaking of, our PvE realm is Pagel, which is in the Eastern time zone, and our PvP server is Whitemane, and that is in the Pacific time zone. And Thist and I are Horde side in United Orgrimmar. So if you ain't in it, get up in it.
Yeah, get all up in it. It's great. Get in. Get in.
What else is going on with this?
Right this second, right meow is the MDI East Summer Cup number 3.
Oh, okay. I'll see you guys later.
Yeah, bye. No, I'm just kidding. But that's on Twitch.
No! How did we end up competing with the MDI?
It's a travesty.
Damn it.
I don't appreciate it. I've got, everybody I worked with at the MDI messaging me right now saying, "Thist, I can't believe you. How could you? After we brought you to Australia, I can't believe it. We hate you. We didn't want to say anything, but you actually smell in person like weird asphalt, like wet asphalt." Like, not wet asphalt, but, like, asphalt before it's, like, dry and hard, Like, malleable. Yeah. Yes, but also, like, fresh Boyardee, Like, you just, like...
Fresh Boyardee?
Fresh Boyardee. Like, you pop open the can and it's like... It's not cooked yet. It smells weird. It smells like a can, Like aluminum.
That's a very specific smell.
Well, that's what they said. So, but if you're watching us and not the MDI, you can catch... the Eastern Summer Cup number 3 on tomorrow. So Saturday, September 14th. And that starts at 10 p.m. EDT. Yeah. And just to get some more WoW esports news out at the front, because that's what I like. That's what I like, Thorn. I like WoW esports.
You should do.
The good for the heart, the good for the soul, and the part of this complete breakfast. Right, so guess what? Okay, so I've got some sad news, but some good news.
What?
So Zico and Stupid Tease, I almost called him Sid, can't go and cast the AWC Summer Finals.
Why?
They said visa issues.
Aw, seriously?
Yes, it sucks. But the good news is that Peekaboo and Jelly Beans from The Move are going to be casting in their place.
Sweet.
That's September 21st and the 22nd. So definitely sucks that Sid and Zico can't. But, oh, and Sorbix in the chat. Hi, Sorbix. Sorbix, I'm just encouraging everyone to watch WoW Esports.
Yes.
Specifically the MDI. And I'm sorry I smell like a wet road Chef Boyardee.
Yeah.
But yeah, so, I mean, that's cool. It's cool to see, new people on the desk, you know, giving them a chance. But you know, I still love Super Tease and Zico.
Yeah. That's just for this one though, because of the issue, right?
I hope so. I don't know what the issue is, but it kind of sucks a lot. But yeah, I've been watching Super Tease's streams lately. He's been doing like music theory stuff, like practicing music theory on stream, which is amazing. And Zico's been streaming classic, so you know, there's still good stuff. Like if you miss them, they're still doing stuff. Sorbix says we should just merge Canada and America together. I agree. It would make things a lot easier for Old Fist. As a Canadian living in the United States of America.
They couldn't get to Canada back?
Well, you see, before, you know, some stuff went down 18 years ago, we were allowed to travel freely to this country without a passport. And my grandma, she would always go down. She would catch the old people bus to the Americas to buy cheap food at the grocery store. And she would bring back bags and bags and bags of mozzarella cheese. What are those things called? Cheese sticks? No. Cheese. What's the string cheese? Yeah. Oh man. And so, okay, if you guys don't know, like I was a very obese child growing up, like just like, you know. And I also wasn't vegan back then. I was just straight up omnivore. So she would always like put those like string cheeses in the refrigerator downstairs. So when I'd go over there, I'd go to downstairs to play on the N64 or what have you, and I would just like help myself to one string cheese after another, and after another and another, and just I love that American string cheese. It was so salty, and I probably could have died. I could have gone blind certainly, but I did not. Oh, do you ever have like random memories like from childhood that
Absolutely.
Just pop up and you literally haven't thought about it probably since it actually happened?
Yep.
Okay, so when I was a little kid...
Did that happen just now?
No, it was a couple days ago.
Okay.
I was going to tweet about it, but it was too long to tweet about. So, one year for Halloween, I didn't know what to be, which was strange for me because, like, you know, I was the type of kid who, like, knew what they wanted to be, like, all year. But this year, I didn't know. Sure. And so, one of my many aunts had an old Harlequin clown costume just kicking around. And so out of desperation, I was like, sure, fine, I'll be the Harlequin clown. I didn't know. The only Harlequin I was familiar with was Harley Quinn from the animated Batman series. But no, very good. But so I didn't really know what that was. But my mom, she did my makeup for the test run, right? So like half of my face was black, half of my face was white, and then my lips were like red or something. And the costume was like half white, half black. And one side was black and one side was white. So like I would mix the two on my face so it would look, and then the hat was like black and white. So like all of the black and white would be like checkerboarded.
Okay.
So it was like Halloween day at school, and it wasn't Halloween day all day, but then like during the middle of the day, you could go and put your little costume on in the bathroom, and then you go to the Halloween assembly and you get to like stand up with your grade and like walk in a circle for the assembly, and everybody looks at your costume, and you get little bags of chips and stuff, and it's just nice, you know, like play Monster Mash over and over and over. So you know,
I feel like every school did that.
Oh, totally, it was the best. You just show your shit off.
Okay,
so,
one in the chat if your school did that too.
Yeah, or something similar. So go to the bathroom. I put on the onesie, zip it up, put on the hat. You know, my hair was just somewhere. And so now it was time. Little baby Fist needed to do her own makeup because her mama was not there. So I'm looking in the mirror, and I remember it. So I'm looking in the mirror. I've got that dollar store grease paint, okay? And it comes in like little crayon-y type things. So you have to like wet it under the water, obviously. And just like put it on your face.
Yeah.
And so I, as carefully as a tiny little fist can, I'm just like trying to like, you know, draw the line down my face and color in one side black and color in the other side white. And then I realized that I fucked up.
Oh, no.
Because it's supposed to be the other way.
Oh, no.
So I'm thinking, all right, that's fine. So I grab some toilet paper and I just kind of like wipe it, but it doesn't really come off. It kind of like wipes. And I'm like, this is fine. So I do it halfway. And I just remember like this sad little fucking Harlequin clown looking little baby girl.
No.
Looking in the fucking mirror with an entirely gray face. And these horrible red lips. And it's just like, I remember like staring at myself and I'm like,
This is not how I expected things to go.
you know, it's just like, oh my God, I remember that. And I got so sad for me. I was just like, I tried so hard.
Aww.
And it was, I did not do that. And I just had this gray fucking face. And so like, I spent the rest of the day, I don't remember, but I spent the day like walking around with like this gray ass face.
Was it like grade school or like, it wasn't high school level, right?
No, it was elementary school.
So you're doing your own makeup in elementary school. You should feel pretty good about the attempt.
No, it was terrible. I failed.
I'm
But anyway,
sorry.
this literally has nothing to do.
That's okay.
I don't even remember what the hell we were talking about.
I'll trade you one. Mine's really short. Here it goes. It has nothing to do with costumes, but it was first grade. And it's the first time, because as you can imagine, this happened more than once, where I had a crush on a girl. She was leaving the classroom because I forget how they decided people would leave in rows or whatever. The girl's at the door, and she turns and she looks at me, and she's like pointing, like, you want to go, like, you know, the indicator that we would go together somewhere. And I like perk way up, and I was like, yeah, I don't remember what I did, thumbs up or some shit like that. Only to realize that, of course, she's talking to her friend sitting right behind me.
Shit. Way to go. She
F in
probably
the
still
chat.
thinks about that.
F in the chat, guys. That was young me, early broken heart.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
She probably still thinks about that all the time.
First grade crush. Yeah, it was really embarrassing.
Oh, geez.
Okay, so back to Warcraft news.
Yeah, let's go back to that. So there's these new books. There's World of Warcraft books and one Overwatch cookbook. But I wanted to bring this up because there's a new pop-up book, the World of Warcraft pop-up book. It looks really freaking cool. As you can imagine, it pops up because it is a pop-up book.
Is that how that works?
I mean, yeah. But you can also get the special edition, which comes with other shit with it. But it's so cool. And I've never wanted a pop-up book so bad. You know, I remember like pop-up books were like cool back in the day.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Kid. Just like interactive shit.
So were those ones with the tabs you'd pull out where like it would reveal something new in the window, or
sometimes it'd be like both
when you
at the
pull
same
it up?
time.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that shit's cool. So there's new books. I'm interested to peruse the Overwatch cookbook. Probably can't eat too much in there, but you know, it's got like, you know, stuff from Overwatch. There's an Orisa sundae that kind of looks like Orisa. There's a Rikimaru ramen, you know, from that place that serves ramen with the guy. Anyway, I just wanted to bring that because, you know, like over here at Lagging Balls, like we are men of culture. We read books regularly, big ones. Sometimes. So let's get down to the nitty gritty.
Okay.
Yes.
About the cookbook?
No.
Oh.
We're looking at the new Recruiter Friend.
Hey.
It's back. It's been gone. They took it away for a little bit because it needed a little tweaking. It needed a little updating. But it's coming back now. It's coming back in a few months. It's not out yet, but you can see all of this stuff. Yes, all of this stuff that you can get. Putting that in the chat so you can look at it yourself. But okay, so listen to this. So with the new Recruiter Friend, you get more stuff. Like the more you recruit, the more stuff that you recruit for yourself.
Nice.
Right into your little coin bag, right into your little
Coin purse?
right into your little satchel, right into your backpack. So, gets this. So, with your recruited friend, you get teleport friend-to-friend summoning. So you can teleport to your friend. It's only a 30-minute cooldown, and you can go to wherever they are. And I think that's genius because when you invite somebody who's new, inevitably you're always going to have to like get to them as quickly as possible, you know, for whatever reason.
I mean,
they're going to be like
from the very beginning, if you choose different races, right? Like right away.
Yeah.
So
it's like, how do I trade? And you're just like holding out the sword, and it's like, that's not how it works. That's how they did it in South Park. It's like, how do I trade?
The sword of a thousand truths.
The best pet. It's like, oh god. So you get 50% XP bonus when you're partied. So holy shit. 50%. That's the whole pie. No, that's like half the pie. But
it's
like
still, because that's
like half a pie. Right.
That's more pie than you would have had on your own, for sure.
I would fucking love some pie right now, honestly, though. So you can link your account with up to 10 friend recruits. So it's like, I'm going to have to figure out how to get more friends that don't already play WoW.
Yeah.
So new players and WoW players with an account for 2 years that haven't renewed their account for 2 years are eligible to be recruited.
Okay.
Whenever a recruit adds game time, you get rewards and progress towards bigger rewards.
What?
So, you know, inevitably, your recruit friend will get hooked on World of Warcraft and want to play every day for the next 15 years, as I did, of course. And every time they renewed that subscription, you get stuff. So, let's look at some rewards, shall we?
Please.
Let's look at this. So we've got some pets, we've got some titles, we've got tabards, we've got rucksacks, and it's all like explorer themed. So like everything looks like Indiana Jones-ish, like a vague Indiana Jones vibe. So you can get like a whole outfit called the Renowned Explorer's Attire, and you literally look like, maybe not Indiana Jones per se, but a mixture of Crocodile Dundee and Indiana Jones's father.
It is described as
Sean Connery.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I don't remember his name in the.
Yeah.
Dr. Jones, I guess. Also.
Yeah. Dr. Jones.
The description is: look the part of a grizzled outdoors person with this rugged appearance.
Yes. I love it. It's so great. And there's like a couple mounts you can get. It's all very worthwhile. Like it's all just like, you don't often see stuff like this in the game right now. So I dig it. I like it a lot.
I kind of like that it's Explorer themed. I wasn't sure about that at first blush, but like
I do
that
too.
kind of works, right? Because you're exploring a brand new game together. Like it.
Sure.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. But I like it because it's very very different and unique.
Yeah.
And if somebody sees you wearing that stuff, they're either going to be like, oh, they have friends. Pfft, whatever. Or they're going to be like, shit, where did you get that? And then they'll be like, oh, I recruited a friend. And then, you know, marketing brilliance, that person's like, oh, fuck, I should recruit somebody so I can look like Indiana Jones's dad, Sean Connery,
right,
and Crocodile Dundee roll into one, riding on a camel in the desert.
Do you remember that scene where like he and his dad are tied to the chairs back to back, and the dude walks up and like punches them both in the face or whatever the hell he does, and then the girl walks up and she like kisses the shit out of Harrison Ford, and then, or no, I think she kisses one of them and slaps the other or something like that.
Yeah, that started a whole world of.
That's what it was. Yeah, she kisses them, and then the dude walks up and he smacks one who hits his head on the other. That's what it was.
Yeah, that you know how people are always talking about sexual awakenings. That was not that for me because I had already been awakened at that point. But that was great.
You were baited and switched.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Harrison Ford kisses Sean Connery. That's exactly how it goes. Yes.
Harrison Ford, Sean Connery tied up back to back, kissing on each other, and they're like related, but the screen says like stepdad and stepson, so it's fine, you know?
Yeah, so Techie Taco just said in chat that he's never seen those movies. we're gonna need you to change that, buddy. We can't assign it to you because you're not the TNA anymore, or else we would assign that to you to ensure that you've seen them. Just don't see the most recent one. Not worth.
No, it ain't worth. Worf.
The original.
The
Worf or not
original.
worf.
Yeah. So anyway, fuck. So whenever a recruit adds game time, you get rewards and progress to bigger rewards. Every 3 months after your 12-month reward, you get game time reward.
That's pretty cool.
You get more shit. And then you get special recruiter friend panel. It shows you when to expect your next reward and special in-game challenges that you can do with your recruits to earn special rewards. So you literally get cool ass content like challenges and shit that will give you more exclusive shit to do with your friend that you recruited.
Hell yeah.
So it's like okay. If you recruited like Bae or someone you had a crush on or something, it would be like, hey Bae, I can teleport to you every half hour if you need help, and we can do these special exclusive challenges that are just for you and me and no one else.
Aw.
And she's like, or he's like, no, that's okay. And you're like, oh, okay.
But Bae.
It's okay. And then they're like, yeah, I'm actually going to go outside and do stuff IRL. And then you're like, oh, I didn't know that you're into that kind of stuff.
You think you know a person.
Yeah, I know. Anyway. Oh god, I actually just started updating Steam. I didn't mean to.
No!
Right, so...
Whoa, like, updating Steam is a little hot for the show. Like, I mean, we're live on Twitch right now. Can you not do that?
I'm
please?
trying not to. I didn't mean to press it.
My
just
God.
happened. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Okay, well, while that's happening, do you want to move on over to Overwatch League?
Yes.
Okay, let's do that.
Let's go!
The world could always use more heroes. Here's the latest Overwatch League updates. Let's get to it already.
All right, thank you, Tracer.
Thanks, Tracer. Thanks for doing that. All right. So like I said, my glads are out. I'm not happy. I'm the opposite of that. Times 100 million.
I am sorry.
Oh, God.
Do you want me to play, like, taps or something really sad?
No.
Do you want me to play, like, the sad Charlie Brown, like...
No, because the only thing that can make me feel worse at this point is doing work, which that would require. So let's talk about what happened tonight. So the Vancouver Titans beat NYXL. NYXL is not out yet. They're not done yet. But the Vancouver Titans... Well, because they still have one more game after...
They're going to the losers bracket?
Yeah. So the Vancouver Titans are going to the grand finals. They will be one of the teams competing. There's only 2.
Congratulations.
Spark and Shock go head-to-head tomorrow. What's it gonna be? Sparks or Shocks?
Ooh.
Sparks or Shocks? I don't know.
It's like it's another chicken or egg situation because you need the spark to have the shock, right?
I guess. But I'm hoping that the Spark take it because they're pink and I like their skins. And I'm salty. I'm salty. I'm just, they go head-to-head tomorrow. Thank you. And then Sunday, it's Nixel with either Spark or Shock. So that decides the next team that are going to the grand finals. And then, of course, the grand finals are on the 29th of September. September.
Ah, got it. Okay.
So it's been an interesting playoffs. They introduced Sigma at the beginning of the playoffs. And it's a weird meta now.
Yeah.
It's inevitably so for damage, it's Reaper and Doomfist, 2 most annoying characters in game for Old Fist. I don't know about you guys. Holy shit. And then for tanks, you've got Orisa and Sigma, and then for healers, you've got Moira and Lucio. And that's basically it. And it's weird because like Orisa and Sigma's shields are just there's too much,
There's
you know?
so
like
many shields.
there's like 4 freaking shields, and they're like overlapping and crossing each other, and they're throwing them out, you know, just all over the place, and it's like, holy shit, dude. You know?
Yeah, I kind of wish the roll queue would have come first, and then the Sigma stuff after that, really, you know? Because I kind of like learning a new hero and the interactions between that hero and all the other heroes is something that, like, you know, that takes a little bit of time. I wouldn't say a ton, but then roll queue is just that's a fundamental change to the game. So the two of them together was just, you know, it's a little bit much, in my opinion.
I agree, but you know, that's just the way this game evolves. So we just gotta get used to it. But yeah, so I'm excited to watch this. Like, despite the Glads not winning, like this has been some amazing esports to witness. Love it, I love it.
I have a question for you about it.
What?
How do you feel about how roll queue has influenced the pro scene?
The pro scene, I think it's great. It's a lot more entertaining for people to watch. I think I was kind of waiting for the reaction of the pros to really understand. Because, like, I know how I feel about it as a casual player who is not professional in any way. But I wanted to know how the pros were feeling about it to make an educated, not opinion, but just to know how to feel about it, I guess. It seemed like a good idea to me, but, you know, the pros is where it's at. Like, that's how you know what's going on. And
I was just curious.
They were all just like completely okay with it, and so were all the streamers, and a lot of streamers came back to Overwatch because of it. So I think it's a good thing overall.
I think that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. All right. So let's move on to question of the week.
All right. Here we go. Here is the bumper.
We asked, you answered.
Here's our question of the week.
Okay, welcome to the question of the week.
Welcome.
What did you ask them last time?
Last week, I asked you guys, how has Classic WoW impacted your life?
All right. And we got a bunch of answers. First from Venaro, who says, I found it a bit hard to balance leveling in Classic versus WoW. Now dailies and grinds. I've found it has slowed progression on both, even though I play more. Blizzard, why have you done this to us?
Why have you done this to us? It's true, though. Everything's a bit slower, unless you devote yourself to one or the other. But that's kind of impossible. At least I feel like it is. Amendment says, it made it so people were playing Classic the other Saturday rather than playing retail, and we missed them. But Noob Raid got 6 of 8 bosses down of the current raid tier.
Oh,
congratulations. Yes.
Michael Van said, with what little time I do have to play on my computer, it sucks even more because there's so much more to do now that I don't have any time.
I feel that so hard. Oh my goodness. Crushnator said, for me, I think it's just nice to have the spotlight on something positive in the WoW community. There are negative little nuggets if you dig hard enough, but overall, everyone just seems happy. I'm playing with my wife. Also, we're gaming together, which is nice. I'm also finding old friends popping back up on my list as they come check out the game. Yeah, like,
that's awesome.
It can be an inconvenience in a lot of ways, but ultimately, like, I agree, like, any positivity coming to WoW and the community is good in any way, shape, or form. So, and all the money for Blizzard too.
All the money.
All the money.
Jinden says, I work from home, so I am way more productive now because I get all my work done while I'm in queue. Forced 8-hour work days for the win.
Woo! I mean, at least you're using your time wisely.
Yeah.
Frasley says, I'm finding that I can't stop streaming it. It's just fun to go back to it. Stream has been for me and hang out with chat. I have pretty much been playing every evening I can, and it's a blast. It helps you appreciate current WoW even more.
That's awesome.
That's true. That's true. It does make you appreciate what you don't have.
Yeah. And we're going to come back to that in a second.
Oh, yeah.
Spoon says, apart from a few issues garnered by the queue times, it has brought all of my friends together again. I hadn't played games with 2 of them for about 5 to 6 years. To be able to jump into Discord in the evenings, find them all chilling out, raging over Scarlet Monastery is pure magic for me, and has brought me back 10 years. It isn't nostalgia, because the nostalgia is being created now. In a time of total life changes, solaces, and hard decisions, the game has helped mitigate the shit in such a decisive way. I love this game. It has given me something to look forward to playing again, and I haven't felt that in years.
Oh, I love that. that's it, you know? Like, it's breathing some life and some heart into WoW.
Yeah.
Which is fantastic. Fantastic. Jin says, hasn't been a huge impact on my life so far. However, one day I did say, fuck it, I'm staying home today. And I relive the glory days for at least one day by eating pizza rolls and drinking too much caffeine and play Classic for a solid 10 hours.
Hell yeah.
Hell fucking yeah, dude. That's the shit. That's what I'm talking about. That's a good day.
Yeah, and
best day.
Calling in sick. It's like 2005 all over again.
Ooh, yeah.
2004 if you're in that early. DT Altair says, my sleep is definitely shorter, and I got my significant other to start WoW for the first time with Classic, and it's been a lot of fun and great games showing her everything, so our time together has been changed to basically eating and Classic. Probably other things have changed, but eh.
Hey man, just the sooner one gives themselves over to WoW, the better.
Yep.
Just let it happen.
It's gonna increase your love life too, you know? Like, it's just,
yeah.
You're good.
Yeah. Like I'd know. Arthur says, Classic is a nice place to visit, but I wouldn't want to live there.
Fair.
Fair.
That's fair.
Same.
Sigdrun says, Classic is fun. Got my wifey to start playing WoW again, but we both agreed that it takes a certain time commitment that we can't give it being parents to a 1-year-old. Retail is easier for us to feel accomplished in a shorter amount of time. Not saying you can't feel that way in Classic, but it does take longer to do most things.
That is true. That's pretty much Classic in a nutshell. It takes way longer to do everything. But, you know, that's the beauty of having 2 WoWs. You know?
That's right.
Solar Fight says,
Fight.
Classic was fun for a little bit, and I'll play sometimes, but it's given me more love for the retail game. So how has it affected my life? I've been playing more alts than ever. I have a new love for playing Rogue, Fire Mage, Ass. Rogue in the arena is the most fun I've ever had. Blizzard, keep up the good shit.
Nice. CO Mikey 84 says, because I started playing WoW for the first time recently, Classic has made me feel like I'm at the beginning of something rather than coming in at the ass end. I know Classic is a rework of old content, but the excitement seems to be here and now sort of seems to be a here and now sort of thing. It's also made me enjoy the fast pace of BFA and to get stoked on that again. Hail War Chief Thist.
Thank you. Thank you. I love when people call me that.
It's a strong finish. Good answers, guys.
Very strong. Yeah, thank you guys so much. The new question of the week, Thorn came up with it, so would you like to read it, Thorn?
I would like to read it. If you could pick one and only one thing from World of Warcraft now to bring into Classic WoW, what would that thing be?
That is a great question.
If you could pick one and only one thing from current World of Warcraft to bring into Classic WoW, what would it be?
All right, so if you would like to answer those questions, hit up our Discord. We have a channel for a question of the week, so you can answer it there. Or you can email us at lagandballs@gmail.com. It can be anonymous if you like. We accept all sorts of emails, questions, comments, concerns, stories, just whatever. But you can answer the question of the week that way as well. So thanks, guys, and we're going to move on to listener feedback.
We are.
Listener feedback time. Because the more you write, the less we have to. Thanks.
Okay.
Listener feedback. Yeah, so we've got an email. Thorn?
Sure, it's from Jonathan. He says, hey guys, first off, thanks for the show. I found you guys right before BFA launched, and I was so glad to hear people trying to stay positive about the state of WoW. A few months into BFA, no meaningful community noticeable, I transferred to Boulderfist and ended up in Blood of the Scribe 2. It was too late. A few days after the transfer, I had been beaten down and quit feeling like I was ever going to find a guild I really felt like a part of. I haven't really logged back in for about 7 months now. Now that Classic is up though, I'm feeling much more positive and I'm really enjoying the game again. I hope we will all benefit from the insights the devs get from our reactions to Classic. Alright, bullshit aside, here's my answer for question of the week. Since Classic launched, I've completely fallen back into my old ways. I get up at 5 a.m., check the auction house for deals, then head to work. I'm spending all day at work planning out my activities on Classic and listening to podcasts like Lagging Balls, ding ding ding, and then playing almost nonstop until bed. It's honestly a little scary because it's all I want to do right now. I have a warrior main, but now I've got all my alts up to 6 with professions so I can get rolling on production. Fiance probably hates me right now because I'm still so focused on it. It's fucking ridiculous, but I love it.
I love that. I love that though.
Yeah.
Fuck.
It's the same thing you could hear people complaining about, like, or struggling with, I should say.
Yeah.
14, 13 years ago, something like that.
Yep, exactly. My favorite state of being and my favorite like state of being for other people is that it's when, I mean, I know that this doesn't happen all the time, but sometimes WoW consumes you, you know?
Yeah.
Night and day, it consumes your thought, your heart, your body. Like, it's just like you wake up, check the auction house. You wake up and, you know, like for me back in the day, like I wake up, log into WoW immediately because I'm looking for like those speared beasts on my old hunter back in Wrath, you know?
Yeah.
Like just sometimes, like for me, like, you know, everybody knows that I've been playing since vanilla and like I've loved playing WoW this whole time. Like there's never been a time where I haven't been like completely obsessed with it, but you know, sometimes more than other times, like sometimes it's all consuming. You just get into that rhythm and it's just like, I need to go and improve. I need to improve. I need to grind harder. Like you just get into that rhythm. And like, I love that Classic WoW is bringing that feeling back for some people.
Hell yeah.
Because honestly, like it is so nice to focus on Azeroth and the World of Warcraft, especially when your IRL is just shitty, which it inevitably is because
Absolutely.
being an adult fucking sucks. So it feels so good to have something to concentrate on, something to be excited about when you wake up, a reason to go to bed super late or super early, you know, like it's just, you put all of your focus and your care into this world and it's all for, you know, it's not all for naught, you know, because it's a social world. It's a world that rewards you. It's a world that makes you feel validated and it's a world that gives you routine. And it's a world that can bring you a community. It can bring you friends and family. So I love that for people when they become completely consumed by WoW. And I'm so glad that Classic is doing that for some people.
I am too.
That's what I love. That's what I love. That's why we do this, you know? Like that's why we've been lagging these balls for 4 years. But
that's
Jonathan, thank you so much for reaching out, for sending us that email. We love it. Thank you so much. And
yeah, have fun in there. Don't forget the fiance.
Yeah,
don't ruin that over the game because you can have both.
Yeah.
Just here's how you find out if the fiance is worth keeping. It's real easy. You put your computer down if it's a laptop or whatever, or you plop your fiance down. You know, either way, bring one to the other, and then don't say anything at all except hey, go ahead and start a new tune, whatever you want, just to try it out. And if she goes Alliance, you've got a problem.
Yeah, that's Dumpsville population, that girl. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry.
I mean, look.
I've learned the hard way.
And she went Alliance. I should have known.
I had an ex in college who only wanted to play dwarves, and when he dumped me, I deleted all of his characters off my account.
Yeah.
I didn't feel bad about another.
Fuck that dwarf.
Fuck it. And it's so nice because I was like typing in delete. It's like, are you sure you want to delete this character? I'm like, TELETE, bitch. That was the enter key.
Yeah.
But yeah, so
yeah.
What were we saying? So if you would like to send us an email also, it doesn't have to be about anything in particular. It could just be like a WoW story, how Classic WoW is making you feel, if you'd like to answer the question of the week, if you'd like to give us feedback, comments, questions, concerns, whatever. You can send that to laggingballs@gmail.com.
Where?
laggingballs@gmail.com. But yeah.
Very nice. Thank you.
I think we have some patrons to thank.
We
Thorn.
do. Crushinator, the Insane, Chris B, the Insane, and Arsenic, the Insane. You guys are insane.
Thank you so much for being insane. Thank you to all of our longstanding patrons. We really appreciate you guys so friggin' much, and it is so strange how you're all just so damn attractive.
That's right.
Like collectively, and like that's like the weirdest thing about Lagging Balls is that in our 4 years of like building our community, everybody who listens to us is fucking hot.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy. We actually got a notification from Apple, and this is kind of serious. I'm gonna turn here. Hold on, let me turn the music down a little bit because like this is a big deal, and like I don't know how we're gonna handle it, but like Apple reached out to us and they said, look, there's a lot of podcasts out there, there's a lot of shows, a lot of content in a lot of formats. You guys can't have all the hottest people. It's not fair.
You know what? But it's not our fault.
It's not our fault. That's what I told them. It's not our fault. Like,
what are we supposed to do?
I don't know what you want to tell us. I don't know what you want to do about it. But like, when our content turns people on this much, then you're gonna get the hottest people first.
And
like,
we're not complaining, obviously.
not at
But
all.
we didn't do that on purpose. It's not like we're, throwing our line out and only like baiting hot people on purpose. It's
fishing
just
for hot people.
it's our burden to bear. But it sucks when we go out to BlizzCon and stuff because all of our listeners, our community is so goddamn hot, and we feel like absolute garbage. So everybody's like walking up to us, being all sexy and stuff, smelling great, looking great. Feeling great probably, and then we're there, and we're just like these crusty old dumpster people, and they're like, oh, you're Thorn at this? Oh, well, you sound okay, you look fine on
Faces
camera.
for radio.
Yeah, well, we can't all be really, really anyway. Yeah, so thank you to our patrons. Thank you to everybody who listens. You can't be a patron. We really appreciate some iTunes reviews if you wanna. But yeah, just thank you for being here and to chat. This is cool that we get to do this with you guys. We really appreciate you being here. We are streaming this show on twitch.tv/laggingballs every single Friday night at 11 p.m. Eastern time. So
That's right.
Be here and see us because we love you guys.
It's true. Hold on for a bumper.
Listener feedback time.
Oops, wrong bumper.
Hey, ballers!
Oh, God.
Send us your thoughts, comments, dick pics, whatever. We appreciate all content and feedback. Now stay tuned for some other stuff that's awesome.
All right.
All right. All right. All right.
All right. You know what that bumper's called?
What?
Bye, Felicia.
Oh.
Walked right into that one.
So I need to talk about something that's kind of sad.
Oh, no. What?
Eddie Money died today.
Ah. Man.
You know what? This just fucking sucks, okay? It really, really does suck.
It does. I'm sorry.
He had amazing music, and that Geico commercial he did was
That's a great
hilarious.
commercial.
That was my favorite Geico commercial.
You know what? We're gonna put that in the show notes as our own tiny little
tribute to Eddie Money. Because like before that commercial, he was just like Eddie Money, the cool rock and roll guy,
Yeah,
the
from
singer.
yeah.
But
With a
like
cool name.
after that commercial, it was just it's like when Justin Timberlake started doing Lonely Island stuff was when I started respecting him more, because before that it was just like, oh, it's that NSYNC guy and he sings or whatever. But then like I saw him like being silly and making fun of himself and being creative and stuff, and then all of a sudden like I've got like mad respect for him and I'm like giving his music a chance and stuff like that too. So like I always liked Eddie Money music, but like when I saw him in that Geico commercial just making fun of himself and coming off like he's fucking mental as shit.
That was great.
That was so funny, and he did it so well. And it's just like he looks crazy. Whoa, 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 whoa. And I was like, damn.
But he's like
Damn,
extra
man.
creepy about it.
Yeah, it's just like fucking insane, and I love it.
It's so
It's so good. So yeah, rest in peace, Eddie Money. I hate that shit. I hate. Why a good one's had to go,
I don't know. This isn't one of those like in threes things, right? Like he's
They all happen in threes,
oh,
dude.
son of a. Is he the first then?
Yep.
Have there been
I think
any?
so.
Oh,
well, no, that's not true. There's been some other deaths recently.
Okay.
Anyway,
Well,
I just wanted to bring that up.
On
'cause,
that wonderful note, like I said, should we end the show there? I mean, like that's. You got anything else? Because.
I don't know.
All right. Well, we can end the show part just right back with that part, and let's just call this the post show now.
Post.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the post show.
Welcome to the post show.
Thank you for joining us. And I only played one bumper wrong. Damn it.
Look, my shirt sleeve is like twisted.
Damn, check out those guns.
No, that's not real. That's just it's twisted, so it's like separating my arm fat, so it looks like I have a muscle.
Wow.
Oh, cool! Look! Oh my god, that's crazy. That's not real. That's just arm fat. Well, there's a muscle here.
Yeah, you gotta. You can't just move the fat though. There's muscle in there that you're moving.
I've been trying.
Wait, that face was great. It's so fierce.
Arr, I can kind of lift stuff. Arr. So what's up with you? What's going on?
I am.
I'm fucking yoked, bro.
You are clearly yoked.
Yoked,
bro.
I'm roided up on Monster Energy.
I'm all hopped up on Mountain Dew.
That's right.
I come at you like a spider monkey.
Now, I was drinking Bang the other day because Bang has Bang. Do the Nate Shot dance. Bang, 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 bang.
Is that?
It's the Nate Shot dance. What was I saying? Right. So I was drinking Bang because I realized that Bang has cotton candy flavored energy drinks, and like I am a sucker for cotton candy flavor because that means that whatever that is going to taste like a white freezy. White freezies are like god tier dessert.
Freezies.
Like it's the best freezy, hands down. But that flavor to me is like fuck.
Was that the mystery flavor?
I have no idea. I still have. I don't know. But like when I was a kid, my friend Emily in high school had this cotton candy scented perfume or like body spray, and it smelled like a white freezy. A freezy is like a freezer pop. It's basically like a really long, clear package of water, and you stick it in your freezer. Yeah, you stick it in your freezer, and then it
in your mouth like this.
And then you cut the top off, and then you like rip the sides of your mouth all the time on it.
Yep.
But it's frozen ice.
Yeah.
But there's different flavors, and the white flavor is always just delicious. So I was drinking that, and like I'm completely immune to Monster Energy at this point. I'm just straight up addicted to it.
That's fucked up.
Yeah, I can drink them before bed, no problem.
Are you okay?
No. But like it's my only vice, you know. Like I don't drink or anything. I'm vegan. Please let me do something that's not good for me. Please. Thank you. You know, besides being hunched over at a desk all day, but so it's fine. It's fine. But so I tried that, and like I haven't had any energy drink besides these sugar-free, calorie-free monsters in like years. And so I'm drinking this cotton candy flavored energy drink that's also sugar-free, no calories, thankfully, because I can't do sugar anymore. It fucks me up. But I'm drinking it, and like my heart is palpitating. I don't feel good. I've got a headache, and like my vision's just like, and I'm like, I'm sitting at my desk going, bah, you know, like, bah. People are like, Fist, are you okay? I was like, bah.
Like,
and I'm like drinking this, and I'm like, you know, but I'm drinking because it tastes so good, and then like the smell of it on my desk, I'm just like, That's me on energy drink. And they're like, we got to go record. We got to step into the studio, and you got to stand in front of the camera. And I'm just like, you know,
just like that.
No, not at all like that. I'm just embellishing.
Okay, so let's see.
What?
I was just trying to go back to the question about the freezy. That's a popsicle's not. I know, but the popsicle's not the same thing, right?
No.
The popsicle's on a stick.
Popsicle's stick and it's naked.
Stick shaped. Yeah. Naked. Yes. Well put.
Yeah. Thank you. Popsicle is naked. So what are you doing this weekend, Thorn?
I'm having my D&D dungeon master over tomorrow. Beard Howard is gonna come over and chill. We're gonna LAN party it up a little bit.
That's cool.
We're gonna drink some drinks. We're gonna play some games. I'm definitely gonna play some more Raft. I'm definitely gonna play some more Classic.
Yes.
And I'm gonna try and play some Overwatch too. We'll see if I get to all of that.
Oh man.
What about
you?
A
lot of stuff.
I'm gonna stream some of that too, by the way. I'm gonna stream.
Good.
I don't know which part yet, but I'll probably stream some of the Raft because it's still in early release.
Beta.
So
cool. I am also going to stream probably just some WoW and Overwatch as usual. I don't know when, but I will. And I plan to sleep a lot.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, that's basically it. I'm working on a secret project with a secret person on Sunday.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Hot.
You like that? Are you excited? Are you excited for it? What's up?
You know,
I like
Lance
post-show.
posted tentacles in chat right as you said that.
You know what that means?
Hentai.
Yes.
So that's what Lance is up to this weekend.
Lance, you're the coolest person I've ever met.
Was Lance here when you were talking about the squeezes? Or did
Oh,
you...
yeah.
Okay, good.
Yeah. But we've already
What's up, Shaper?
agreed that, you know, that's the way I'm going to go out.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Oh, Frasley hosting us. Thanks, buddy.
Frasley, thank you.
Thank you so
Appreciate that,
much.
Oh my goodness. Oh my god. But yeah, I'd love to what was I saying? Stream some Space Hamster.
Yeah?
I would love
Like
to
now?
see it. No, maybe not. I'm very tired.
Yeah.
But
I'm always tired at the end of the week.
Space Hamster. Oh yes. Oh yes.
I'm always
Because
like...
you know what? I love that hamster. I love it.
That's a really good word to say in that accent, too.
Hamster.
Hamster.
The space hamster from space. His name's
Space
Wrecking
hamster.
Ball. You got a big old ball with a hamster ball. I'm getting
Loopy.
seeds on my cheeks.
You know what?
How did you? Did I ever tell you the guys? Did I ever tell you guys about the time that I took my my dwarf hamster, my Serbian dwarf hamster, into the vet because he needed his little nails clipped, and I was too scared to do it for the first time myself because I didn't want to like cut his little fingers. So his name was Waffles. Waffles Han Solo, because my mom wanted to give him a name too, obviously. So Waffles Han Solo, he was the best hamster ever. He was little and small. He was gray with a black stripe down his back, and he had little white hands, little white feet, and a
Aw.
little white belly. He was the cutest thing. Like, when I picked him out at the store, he was, all I could see was his little butt up against the glass. And when the pet store lady like pulled him out from under all of like the pine chippy stuff, he was like huge. Like, he's not huge because he's like a dwarf hamster, but he was big for a dwarf hamster. And she almost dropped him. She's like, oh, and I'm like, what? And she's like, he's chunky. And I'm like,
He's so big.
chunky? Oh my
Aw.
goodness, he's chunky. So what was I saying? Oh
About
yeah,
his
so I
nails.
took him to the vet. And they'd never cut hamster nails before.
Oh, boy.
And so it was the vet and this like trainee lady, probably student, because she wanted to watch. Like, everybody wanted to see this
Yeah.
happening. So Waffles was very brave. He was a plucky little guy. He was okay, but he was a little bit nervous because like people were handling him that he didn't know.
Yeah.
So the vet assistant had Waffles in her hand, and the vet was holding his little paw and using like the smallest like pet nail clippers she could find. Not the clip ones, but
Yeah.
they were more like little scissors.
Okay, yeah.
And so she was doing a good job. You know, she was holding them firmly. She was clipping the nails. They were coming off easy. You know, like it wasn't a difficult process. It was just delicate.
Mhm.
Meanwhile, Waffles is evacuating his cheeks. So he's like, first he's like all the seeds and stuff coming out of his mouth. But then it's like pumpkin seeds, which are huge compared to a dwarf hamster. He's pushing his cheeks, like, it's like, and it's like he's evacuating his cheeks. And like his cheeks weren't even full, you know, like you couldn't even see it. But like he had so much junk in his cheeks, like he was just like, so he's doing that. And the
That's
vet's like,
adorable.
we're all laughing at him, but like, you know, she's still clipping away. She's only got a few left. So Waffles is like, all right, I've only got one more line of defense. One more. Because hamsters just give up. Like,
can
they will
guess where
give up
that's going.
life, no problem. They're just like, I'm ready to die. Like, living
No.
is over. I am literally the snack of earth, you know, like everything eats me. So he just evacuates his bowels, just like, pew, 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 pew. Like hamster poop are like little nuggets, right? So like, choo, choo, choo. So he's just like, do, 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 do. And it was so funny because like at the end, like the vet's hands were just covered in like food and poop and nails, you know? Yeah, it was funny. Oh, and then one time my mom, she's sitting in the living room and she hands me her mug. She used to drink, she used to be addicted to, I guess it runs in the family, ha ha ha. She used to be addicted to caffeine-free, sugar-free Diet Coke. So basically nothing.
Why though?
I don't know. But she hands me her mug and she's like, can you get me more Coke? Because, you know, I was standing up and I'm a kid, so I gotta go.
Gotta use the kid for something.
So I walk into the kitchen and I pass Waffles' cage and, you know, he's doing his thing and I'm like, hey, Waffles. And so brainwave. So I like wash out the cup and I dry it. I walk over to Waffles and I put him in the cup. And then I go into the living room, like it's dim, like the light's dim in there, and I hand Mom the cup. And she's like, thank you. And she takes a sip and it's Waffles. And she's like, ah! It was funny. And Waffles just like sticks his head out. He's like, the fuck's going on? Yeah.
He's like, can
awesome.
you not?
Yeah. It's like, scream at me. Rude.
He's chunky.
He's chunky. I should put a picture up. He was a chunky little boy. But yeah, I love that hamster. It took me a long time to get him like comfortable with being held and everything. But once I did, like his personality really came out. But I do not recommend getting a hamster because they live for like 5 seconds. Ugh. No matter, like their lifespan is about 2 years, but
that's not long enough.
Everything kills them. Like it's too cold, it's too hot, it's too windy, it's not windy enough, it's too loud. Not the right food, too much of the right food, too much exercise, no exercise. It's just, they just die.
Yeah.
And it's
falling down the stairs in a hamster ball.
Sure. So it's really tough to deal with that, at least for me. So like I wouldn't recommend getting a hamster, but rip in peace, Waffles.
Aw, poor Waffles.
He had a good life, I assure you.
I bet.
Except for the cup incident, although it freaked out my mom more than him.
I bet about that too.
Anyway,
right. Well, you wanna end it here on that happy note?
Yeah. But yeah, right, so guys, have a great weekend. Check our socials for stream times. Storm's gonna be streaming some cool stuff. I'm gonna be streaming some cool stuff, and we will see you on our respective channels probably. But thank you guys so much for coming and hanging out with us. We're doing this every Friday now, so it'd be great to see you guys as often as you can. And yeah, we really appreciate you guys spending your Fridays with us.
I would like to throw to a new streamer that I started following. And she's pretty cool. It's a very chill stream. It's a small one. And she plays all kinds of different stuff. But she plays like some really chill music, and her chat is pretty cool. So her name is Allure V, and we're going to toss to her. And when you get there, I want you guys to do me a favor. And please type in chat like I'm going to right now. Thorn sent me.
Yeah, or watch the MDI over on Warcraft.
Yes, one of the two. So there we go. We're going to raid over in just a moment. Everybody say Thorn sent me. And we'll catch you guys next week.
Bye, guys.
Thanks, guys. Bye.